51 seconds of gobbledygook from the so-called Moms of Truth on Instagram. That was Jody Hildebrandt and Ruby Franke. Jody was kind of just sitting next to her, and then Ruby was doing all the talking there. They're both charged now with abusing Ruby's children in Jody's house. And Dr. Carole Lieberman is now joining us as well. Forensic psychiatrist, trial expert witness, and body language expert. Dr. Carole Lieberman, this seems to be a toxic mixture of some I don't want to call it counseling, but she's taking these people in, couples, she's labeling people as sex addicts, she's breaking up families. What's the level of damage that is being done here, Dr. Lieberman?
It seems clear that there were so many people damaged by her manipulative tactics. One thing this shows is that you have to be really careful who you go to when, whether it's a psychiatrist or psychologist or a counselor. If you have a feeling that they're manipulating you, you have to get out right away. But this is a story of two peas in a pod in terms of Ruby and Jody. Both really disturbed individuals who found each other, and it's a folie à deux. But, in addition to the issues related to the church, I can't really speak too much to that. But what I can say is it's my understanding that part of the reason why she manipulated these couples to separate was because she wanted to have an intimate relationship with the wives, including Ruby.
There's a bombshell. Dr. Carole Lieberman, how difficult is it for someone to counsel couples when they've been through the whole process themselves of being divorced, losing custody of their children, and now you're counseling couples, and it seems like the first thing you do is separate the couples?
Yeah, right. To copy what just happened to you. There are sometimes for therapists, if they have undergone some kind of life traumas or life experiences and so on, sometimes if they come out of it having learned something, they can actually be more helpful to other couples. But this sounds like it was such a destructive, sort of out of control divorce and so on, and she lost custody. How could she be telling other people how to take care of their children and how to have a good marriage and so on when hers seems to have been such a disaster? So it can go either way, and hers certainly seems to have turned her, not to be able to be a good therapist. She's trying to work out her own issues. That often happens too, that if a therapist doesn't understand, doesn't get counseling themselves, and doesn't get over whatever it is that the experience was, then they keep working out their own issues through the patients that they counsel.
Dr. Carole Lieberman, always great to have your expertise with us.